So let's continue with the adventure of Tarnum in Warlords of the Wasteland in our Might and Magic and Enroth and Erathia story mode. So we have already finished basically 5 missions. Gonna be coming into 6th one out of 8, and Tarnum battled his way through the wall peaks, but soon realizes he's entered the trap. His only chance is to capture the northern border town and escape. All heroes are limited to level 25. We have been, I think, level 21 last time, in the last mission. And the 2 strongest, only 2, okay. We flow Tarnum to the next level, so we basically were allowed to be having 3 heroes overall, up until now. But here it's gonna be switching into only 2. Well, that basically means that I don't need to level up all 3 of them, only 2 of course. Okay, haste. I think we have haste, all of us.
Tarnum and his horde broke through the wall peaks, but he found the wizards prepared for his arrival. A trap. Hundreds of his troops were buried in a magical avalanche, leaving him weak and surrounded in the land of his enemy.
Well, so the wizards laid a trap for us and for Tarnum. A battered group of soldiers returned from the rear guard with horrible news. A massive avalanche, no doubt caused by a magical earthquake, destroyed half of your horde, including your supply wagons. The rest of your horde is trapped on the other side of the wall peaks, unable to get through. You're outnumbered and surrounded. You only have those vanguard troops you brought with you, and a small force men in a garrison at your rear. They can hold the garrison for a while, but not forever. Alright, so we are having the 3 heroes, exactly as we should be. 1 castle, that's gonna be Rock Warren. And apparently there's gonna be another one, right now in the swamps. Well, you are quite competent caster, so you might already want to go there. Into the city. Be reasonably fine for you. Yep, you don't really know, rather need and want even to use that. I think you are having actually Chain Lightning, which is a bit of an overkill, but it will at the same time kill all of them. Not mostly all of them, I'm kinda thinking, why not? Yeah, 1 survived, that's gonna be just easily killed by the orcs. So yeah, not any kind of problem for a high level dude. And you are already full, okay. So you don't even need to visit the witch hut. Yeah, we're gonna be taking this castle, of course. That's gonna be something similar to what we did, but I'm probably right now gonna be casting it also on these. Yeah, I killed a few in there, but nothing really all that problematic. So you're having another castle. So how's it looking in here? We definitely want Cliff Nest. We are having plenty of money, so no problem with that. And here... Well, do we want an army actually built there? I'm not entirely certain how it's gonna be looking the map. So... I probably should be coming for it. Otherwise I should have maybe captured that first, but I really wanted to get the city. So let's go back. Not really efficient what I'm doing right now, but yeah, well... I guess at this point, really. And where are you? You're gonna be right now next to the home city, so basically you're gonna be capturing all the mines and nonsenses that you can find across the map. And there is something for you to take now. Only these are the knolls in there. But that's about it. Okay, so there's gonna be a sawmill. It's quite a bit south. It's probably gonna be up to Tarnum then. And plenty of enemies absolutely everywhere in here. I'm just gonna be, of course, buying all the rocks. Basically all that we can right now, because Tarnum is not exactly a spellcaster. But it's not like he's that bad, and especially considering the fact that he is having the extra start in mages. He's still gonna be quite fine. And this is... Oh, this is actually not for us. This is for another city. And there are even some few ancient behemoths right now standing in the way. Even though we could quite probably get rid of them, even through Gerd. Because he's a battle mage and he does have some good spells. Yeah, let's just get rid of all of this. So that we are getting the mines. Crystals are gonna be quite useful. Yes, we do need them as barbarians. So plenty of mana. Plenty of mana. Yeah, with our attack and defense skills, you can see 27 and 16. Which basically right now means, looking at the skills in there, that we didn't carry over the Titan relic, or what was it, the artifact, from the last mission, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, well, apparently would have been a bit too OP for the position here and for the mission here. Nice. Yep, we didn't get anything to keep with us. But really, that's not gonna be any kind of problem. So here, yeah, let's build a gnoll hut. I'm gonna be building at least a few of those to actually repair. And there was, okay, the border guard, and oh, those boots of speed, those are so sweet. This is actually kinda not strong enough. It can be easily overcome. The birdies are pretty much the biggest problem. All the rest is kinda fine to deal with. But that seems to be it for you, yes. So I'll just go to the other side. Lots of ogres. Lots of ogres. Can we deal with that now or a bit later? I'm gonna be keeping it for a bit later. Let's go to the other side. That is gonna be, of course, coming right now to the bottom, as we need the stone as well. And this seems like another candidate. Another candidate for some chain lightning. So where do we have you for? Yep, all 4 of them dead. That worked rather nicely. And we're probably gonna be able to kill this one, so that he doesn't basically waste retaliation. Oh, we didn't even kill them. That's a bit surprising, but yeah, well, it's just one goblin. Nothing really all that bad. Then I'm going for the wolfies. They're gonna be, of course, running in here, and then... yeah, let's go on the gargoyles. And they don't even want to fight anymore, so that's cool. Because you got the extra goblins in there. They're gonna be, of course, running as well, and another goblin barracks. For a few extra units for us. Behemoth flare. Yeah, why not? A few extra behemoths never hurt. And the Wyverns is one of the best units, of course, for Fortress. This is not exactly a huge map, it's a smaller one than the last one. It's probably not gonna be taking those 3 or how long it actually took to finish the one before. And word comes from some barbarian rebels loyal to your cause. They've captured a pass to the north, a pass to the land settled long ago by Yark's descendants. They'll hold it, allowing only you to pass. Surely, the blood of the first Horde King will protect you from your enemies, if only you can reach them. Well, well. Good. Extra ore is of course gonna be helpful. Can we deal with you? Quite probably so. So let's just basically attack. Oh, and they're actually gonna be joining us. Okay, so that's a bit of a help. That's definitely a bit of a help. We're gonna be getting those boosts because Pack of Genies shouldn't be any kind of problem for either Gert or Tarnum. So that all should be quite fine. Yep, give me some extra lizard men. And they're gonna be joining us well. Okay, that was about 18 or how many? No, maybe 14. Maybe 14. Not entirely certain how many we got from there. I think it was about 13, something like that. Not entirely certain, really. But at any rate, I'm probably gonna be using something like, or rather, as I did in the last game, and that's combination of wyverns with some, especially those dragonflies. Quite useful. And all we need to do, my king, says your advisor Hardak, is get through the northern pass. Our forces are tired and weak. I doubt we can fight off the wizards. In the land of Yark's skin, we'll find protection. Yeah, let's see about that. So that's a green castle. Potentially plenty of help here. Yeah, I definitely want to go into Library of Enlightenment. That's 2 to all skills. And we so want to go there. And this portal, that is an interesting one. That is definitely an interesting one. So I'm not really intent on wasting my movement points right now. It's not entirely all that needed. Gert, you collect this. And you won't be basically collecting the treasure chest because you're the one who is gonna be left behind the gates. He's the lowest level. And yeah, Wei and Tarnum, those are my main heroes. I'm really a whole lot more interested in taking them with me than the other guys. And Pack of Genies. Yeah, we will handle this. That's gonna be fine. With our stats, especially the 27 attack, we're gonna be absolutely fine here. Okay, so he is close by, so let's just basically let everybody come in. And now 160, that means that we can basically one-shot all of those. That's pretty sweet. We are not gonna be coming anywhere, just blocking the path. And maybe ballasting those birdies. Kinda thinking it could be useful to do. Yep, exactly for this reason. And give me the boot of speed. Yes. Thank you very much. And we can even almost get there. Can see right now we are out of movement points, but we almost were able to actually steal gateway. Not entirely certain if... Actually not, it's not. Because there are 2 enemies. So even if you're able to overcome this dude, there is still gonna be a blue one, so it wouldn't be the end of the mission. Okay. Get the morale, and can we get rid of all of those fireflies? They're gonna be quite eaten to me. But now that should be working. Oh well, 9 times 5. It might be getting kinda interesting. But you can see that they're not really killing all that many units. Now the goblins are kinda toastish. But literally who cares at this point. And this is looking like Frost Circle, most definitely so. Most definitely so, rather frosting. How much damage is it actually? 105. That's not half bad, and we're gonna be basically eating retaliation from those. Yeah, that seems to be fine. And you just basically gonna be right now staying on the spot with a bit of defense so that you can stand a bit longer. The fight here, that seems to be going fine, exactly, and right now it's looking like a fireball or frost ring. It's gonna be frost ring because it's the same damage. Yep, exactly, you dead, and you dead right now as well because you're getting lucky. So nice. And you're getting 6 wyverns, that's definitely gonna help us. That's a very good unit, so we are kinda done here. Let's head to town and maybe even wait for the second day. Then we're gonna be getting some extra army and blowing through the right side, I'm thinking. But where we are going with you? Collecting resources. That's what we're gonna do with you. I'll go for it. And here probably also something like the Gorgon Lair, for example. Gorgon's definitely great unit that we want here. Alright, so he's having only simple soldiers. So yeah, let's punish him. Oh, okay. Bandits, these brutal murderers have no interest in talk. They brandish their weapons and attack immediately, so I hope they're not all that bad. That is interesting. Those 6 Cyclops there. Those are slightly scary. But those 10 Ogre Magi should be surviving, especially with the skill set that we're having. So, do we have some better magic or teleport? No, I'm probably gonna be just lightning bolting them. It's gonna be do that. Yeah, it's worthwhile. That is worthwhile, and right now we're gonna be just waiting and letting everybody come a bit closer. Nope, that's nice. That is indeed very nice, because that will be the end of the gargoyles. That definitely will be, and I'm gonna be sending you forward as well then. Maybe you're gonna get lucky, apparently not. But there we go, and they not... Oh, they actually do die. Well, the 27 attack skill does pay off. It certainly does. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? It's gonna be like, how much damage did you do? 140, so about 100. So we still need to push it with the lightning bolt. Just to make sure. I'm gonna be of course killing those. And that's the ambush. So give me the castle, please. So how are we gonna be dealing with this? Or that means 130. That's gonna be fine, just a lightning bolt. Right now it's a bit of a question what we're gonna do here. Because there should be at least one hero. There was somebody moving here a bit before. So he should be still somewhere. He probably might be attacking us in the castle, so I'm gonna be staying in there just to make sure. Getting the ballista, and in which case of course Citadel is gonna help with the defense. Okay. Since we cannot really upgrade anything all that much, let's just head for a few more gold pieces in there. Kinda interesting that we cannot actually improve the gnoll hut. Like, why? And to be honest, like, who would want to do that all that much in the early game? It's kinda weird. But yeah, well, whatever. Much more importantly though, we cannot even go into Town Hall. That is a bit more problematic. Yeah, definitely is. So, like, I guess let's upgrade the Serpent Fly Hive. Or the Dragon Flies. That's a good unit. Okay, 6. That's gonna be a whole lot better right now on the ogres. Even though lots, that could be quite plenty. It could be like even 30 or whatever. That's gonna be a bit challenging. We still, well, we don't really have all that many hit points at this point. But let's see. Alright, that should be doable. That should be doable because it's on the lower side of the lots, so that's fine. And we're probably gonna be hanging back a bit. Position you here, you're gonna be moving here beside the pond. And then chain lightning or something else. It's gonna be half, 190, 80, yeah, it's probably gonna be the best. So yeah, in the end with the stats it was kinda fine. I was thinking that maybe there could be some kind of problem if they were actually upgraded Ogre Magi's. It might have been a bit problematic. But it was just the normal ones, without anything else. Those definitely don't want to fight with us. And how's it looking with the level? So 104, we're missing 13,000 experience. It's quite a bit. But I'm gonna be leaving the tree up until the very end if we need to push the one extra level. Because why not? And several Cyclopses. I'm only having 4 mana, so I should be probably heading back. Next turn build Mage Guild so that we can get some more hit points, or other spell points. And with you, it's a bit risky, depending on what the hero actually is there. But hopefully it's not gonna be too strong. So West Wall Peaks and the Savage Lands, and East Empire of Bracaduun. Yep. Didn't really want to do that, but well, I already did that. Damn it, forgot that I'm gonna be keeping only 2 heroes, and that's gonna be Tarnum anyway. Gert is gonna be basically scrapped after this game. But yeah, well, mistakes were made. Should be having enough movement so that we can return into the castle right now. I still don't know where the hero is. I just want to make sure that we're not gonna be surprised. Let's get his son in. And wait. Well, he didn't come anywhere close by. You come back home, get the Mage Guild, so that you can get, of course, some extra spell points for all your efforts. And here with you. How's it looking with your spell points? 55, that's still fine. But I'm much more interested in actually some kind of spells, like for example, getting out of here, down portal, for the other spellcasters, not exactly for you. Even though you could still be getting it, because you got lucky with the wisdom at the very end. But yeah, well, still. There he is. And actually there are 2 of those. Okay, so what is this dude about? Oh, only lots. Yeah, we can take him on quite fine. That's fine. But in the meantime, of course, you are having enough spell points. You're gonna be just waiting here for the turn. Then get the extras and basically move on to the right side to clean it up. Get experience and all that stuff. Okay, you're dead. You are dead, and since we don't need experience with Gerd, I will probably switch there all the way. And attack him as well. Because really, this is gonna be all about getting as many experience as possible. Since we are already 21 and we can go all the way to 25, that's kinda plenty on such a small maps, so... yeah. Okay, that's 290, we won't be able to do that all that much. He's probably gonna be killing a few units, but at this point, who cares? Alright, so where do we go with you? Well, we might already try to attack those. They might not even fight us. Oh, they're actually gonna be even joining us. Okay. That's even better. That's even better. Let's go a bit south to the town, potentially to protect it if need be. Way is sticking here, and we are probably gonna be... yeah, getting a bit more. Getting a bit more units for the next turn. Getting a few more units in there. In here, that's gonna be the same story. Even though we're kinda problematic on the gold here. Hopefully there's still gonna be something to find. Still something to find a bit later. We don't even have enough like sulfur and whatnot, so no point going for the Mage Guild for the level 4 just now. So I just improve something like that, so that we potentially get some extra units. A wandering band of lordless champions are camped here. They mount as they see you approach and their leader asks, "Are you brave enough to challenge us for this great artifact, the Circuit of Counterpoise?" Guess so. Alright. That's a bit different than what I thought it's gonna be. Okay, that might be a bit fun. That might be a bit fun. So how are we gonna play this? I'm thinking I should be probably blinding them because we don't have any kind of a huge spell damage, so let's just basically blind those. Slow it down a bit. What's gonna happen here? And Bloodlust on somebody. And the somebody is gonna be whom? I'm probably thinking that even on the goblins it might be useful. I'm gonna try right now to basically weaken those. Also through the ballista, and let's see if maybe we one-shot them. No, we don't, but it was kinda close. It was still kinda close, and I'm not entirely certain if I want to even attack those. I'm gonna be killing like one, but the retaliation is gonna be pretty bad. So I'm probably just gonna be moving here. That's gonna be it. Ouch. Those goblins definitely hurt. But right now we're pretty much fine. Let's just lightning bolt those dudes. Let's absorb some damage from them. Alright, so that was that. So are we gonna like only weakness them or just basically kill one? Now that is the question. We could also do Disrupting Ray to reduce their defense so that the attack is actually stronger. But I'm probably a bit more interested in the weakness on them. So yeah, let's do this. Gonna be losing at least a few. Maybe all of them, but that's fine. So our ballista is gonna be keeping us out of harm's way, luckily. Right now, that's gonna be up to Bolt, yes. So that was a whole lot different fight than I was actually hoping for in there. But yeah, well, we did survive. You're gonna be getting good magic resistance. Definitely gonna help against spellcasters. Lots of Royal Griffins. And fighting for this artifact, yeah, for Eagle Eye. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. We can leave it up to the spellcaster to basically deal with a bit later, I'm thinking. And with you, we'll probably go home. For some reinforcements. And also spell points. As you'll be right now coming exactly for the fight at the top. First though, you're gonna be buying your army. And the army is gonna be plenty of dragonflies at this point. And well, we do have a market in the hometown. So I'm probably gonna be selling this wood and stone so that you can buy at least a few more extra units. And we should be fine with all the spellcasting that we're having available. Okay, so that's gonna be 210. Well, you're gonna be just moving forward because I want you to attack as fast as possible on them. 210. 210, 235, that's actually sweet. Fortunately, I can't really get that far, so maybe you're gonna be getting lucky. Apparently not. Oh no, he is. Well, it's gonna be one extra loss above what I was actually hoping for, but that's okay. Okay, so that's 12, that's 22. That's gonna be okay also. Unless they're gonna be getting too lucky. Yeah, you can see that our defense skill is still fine. 12 and 12, that's quite alright. That should be insta-kill. Almost, damn it. You cannot even get there. So we will probably cast something at the top. That's 5 times. That's 125. Do we have actually enough with the frost ring? We don't. Even with the fireball, that's a bit unfortunate. But still, it seems like the best option. Kill as many as possible. Well, let's wait. I'm gonna be looking if the halberdiers kill all of them. Hopefully they do. I'm rather gonna be attacking with the goblins. To whittle down the numbers. Exactly. Oh, that's nice. Let's get the treasure then. A relic that absolutely nobody cares about. Because it's only for Eagle Eye skill and yeah, of course, not having anything like that. We don't exactly need to fight orcs, but do we need to fight the monarchs? Well, you kinda do. Several, that's gonna be up to about maybe some 6, 7. Yeah, I can see 8, but it's still alright. I might be actually able to get onto those. So I'm not entirely certain how that's gonna be working. So let's basically make sure that we are not surprised by anything all that much. Let's position you there and you there. Don't exactly want to lose them as they could be useful. So let's take this a bit defensively. Speed 11, that's basically across. So how much do they have? 70? Yeah, 70, so 140. 140, I'm thinking that Ice Bolt could be managing that for a bit cheaper. Normal Bolt, or rather Magic Arrow is only 100, so yeah. That's basically prevent any damage that he can. Okay, 47 and 20, so it's gonna be for something like string. And no losses. That went rather well. That went rather well. And there's gonna be another hero that of course is not gonna be following it with us. As we know that we are gonna be taking only 2 best. And we're home, and that means do we really need the spell points here? We are having right now 20. So I kinda guess we need the Mage Guild. Even though it's expensive, well, the need for spell points is real. So we need to stick to this position for that around, and then here potentially could be getting the city hall a bit later, so just build the marketplace to get ready for that. Yeah, we're gonna be ready for building it once you get enough gold. Pack of rocks. Pack of rocks. That is something a bit problematic, because it could be, for example, there could be about 5 or whatever Thunderbirds, which is not exactly something I'm feeling comfortable with and about all that much. That could lead to some losses here and there. So what do we do? Right now probably gonna be following to the bottom, so that we make sure that the green player is not gonna be surprising us. Going for the experience doesn't make really all that much of a sense for him. Really, not much of a point about that. And gold. Thank you. Thank you. Throng. Okay, that's probably gonna be some good hero there. Throng. Well, this hero does have does have implosion, so I'm gonna do it. By order of the Empire, the dangerous rebel within shall remain in this dungeon unto his death, shouts the commander of the pikemen surrounding the jail before you. They raise their weapons and attack. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, we're not even gonna be needing anything like implosion. It's gonna be fairly quick. I'm gonna be moving you here, you there, and you here. It's like a pretty good spot for you. Yep, fairly quick and easy. So how much damage do you do? Like 27, 50, I don't know, some 100? How much did you do? 140. Alright, you can probably kill those, yes. You can kill those, and the next turn, exactly. So, who is the rebel? In a dazzling display of daring, you break into the local jail and free the hero imprisoned there, who in return pledges loyalty to your cause. So, who are you? Oh, Yok. Well, buddy's level 9. So, poor luck, you're gonna be staying here. So you are probably gonna be just basically collecting things. You don't even have any kind of artifacts. So not exactly huge help. Not exactly any kind of huge help, so what do we do with you? You could be also a messenger for basically Tarnum, getting him extra reinforcements. But do we want to do that? He's having quite nice army though. So I'm probably gonna give it to Tarnum. Because why not? And yeah, you can see 45, 24, 20, and 12. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. As we are right now gonna be full. And let's give me the Thunderbirdies. Thank you. Those dudes are those that I'm looking for. Let's make it a bit swift. So what do we get from you? I'll take the goblins, those raiders, and those. And for the moment, I'm gonna be letting you keep those orcs. I want to basically have one free space in case somebody wanted to join, of course. And that's that. Let's go for the pack of magi. It's gonna be fairly quick and easy to deal with. I don't even be wanting to fight. And give me all the experience. You underestimated the power of these wizard kings of Bracaduun. So far, your victories have been many, almost preordained. Nothing could stand in your way, until now. You can't help feeling guilty about the hundreds buried in the wall peaks beneath the tons of rock. Hero troops, but tightening your grip on the hilt of your sword, you swear that those who died will be avenged. Well, they definitely should be. Okay. So, another behemoth. Let's deal with those, it's gonna be fairly easy. It's 300, 300. Lightning bolt at 235, so how are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? I'm gonna wait for them. Potentially they might actually get onto a single spot where exactly like this, yeah. You may be able to kill a few more. And make it a bit more efficient. So fireball, of course, it's gonna be only 1 on 5. So I'm thinking, of course, meteor shower on those. And you should be able to get rid of them. If you can actually get there though. So, can you kill them? You should be at least surviving the attack, I'm thinking. If they retaliate, yes. Well, that was damn close. It was a lot closer than I was thinking. Yeah, that went rather well. 50 spell points, so you kinda need to keep an eye on that. So that we don't get into a situation that kinda gets out of our hands. Might easily happen. And Yok, you will just stay in the castle for the moment. Yeah, don't need to go with you anywhere else. And right now I'm probably gonna be just keeping money for building the city hall. Need blacksmith there. It's gonna be 1,000, which means next turn city hall here. Then we are gonna be able to build a city hall there in turn after. And here we unfortunately cannot really do anything all that much, so I'll be staying as it is. Are they gonna join? No, shame. I was hoping that maybe they could. Would be definitely quite nice help. But we're gonna be coming back here and getting rid of the birdies at this point. Okay. Okay, so we will have to be already careful. There's a border guard. Oh, quite a solid one, to be honest. Quite a solid one. And there's a hero. So who it is? Several few lots. Yeah, okay, so that's easy to kill. Though getting through this border guard, I don't exactly feel like it. Because I'm a magic caster right now. Vay is magic caster, and against all those golems. Nope, that wouldn't work. And against a pack of thunderbirds. We have tactics. So we can probably avoid the first attack. And oh well, the 4-leaf clover, that's a nice artifact actually. Pack of thunderbirds, about 15. That's a lot. That's kinda a lot. I'm gonna be leaving them for the moment. Don't exactly feel like them. Feel like killing them because they are really having a lot of movement. So let's head, for example, for the genies. Gonna be a whole lot easier. Let's have them move and see what they do. Okay, so they didn't really help us in the position. We can probably fly on those. So I'm gonna attack those, and how are we left here? With not really all that many hit points, about 101. That's gonna be, of course, only... Even lightning bolt, just... Oh! It's gonna be 1 hit point left, so we cannot do that. Am I counting this right? Yes. 101. Damn. Sucks. In which case I might try to actually go with the 120 rather. To make it a bit more efficient. Exactly like that. And no thunderbirdies then here. Only rocks. And not really any kind of huge numbers, so that should be fairly easy. 160, so we can kill about half of them. Not exactly worthwhile all that much. Those thunderbirdies will probably be quite efficient with the attack skill that we're having. And especially looking that I'm quite probably gonna be... Maybe even not. I was kinda thinking I could be actually bloodlusting them, but looking how the Magi's will be able to attack those rocks. Like, what's the point? Well, doesn't seem to be anything in there all that much, just several behemoths. You're not exactly a strong spellcaster as Vay. so I'm not feeling comfortable going there. So you will probably just basically head home into the castle. Maybe give the army a bit later to the friend. And right now we are at 7,000, so that's gonna be meaning City Hall here for money. And let's continue improving the Mage Guild, because you'll need the spells for the next mission. And I'm just crossing my fingers for the town portal. There was one available in the last game, but unfortunately I collected it with Tarnum at a time where I still wasn't having advanced wisdom, so it just basically fizzled. And I didn't get it, so that kinda sucked. But well, that's how it is. So we'll have to hope that we get it in another way. Oh no, didn't want to do that. It's a wasted movement point. Plenty of gold, it's gonna be helping us upgrade the cities. Alright, so let's head to the bottom. Gonna be, of course, heading. Have we been here? Yes, we have. And let's clear the bottom, because it seems like there are not gonna be any enemies. It's probably gonna be just closed off all the way to the bottom, and then it's gonna be about finishing basically with the enemy here, behind the border guards. That's exactly what the mission is quite probably about. Okay, so money. Money, money, money. Castle gonna be coming next turn. I'm thinking we should be having about 6,000 income right about now. Oh. Okay, things getting real. No, this is just the weak one. That can be easily taken by weight. That's not any kind of threat at all. I'm just gonna be cleaning up. Getting Pendant of Dispassion, which is immune to Berserk. And then basically coming back up. And if he wants to go through, then he's of course gonna die. Okay, now that's a bit different than the last fight against the behemoths. The last one was basically 1-1-1, right now 3-3-3. Almost 3-3-2, that's a bit different story. Luckily we have overpowered Ballista and huge skills. Kinda right now looking at the Berserk that he could be killing himself. Yeah, let's do it. Nice. Yeah, it's just a basically fun spell. Sometimes it helps basically to keep the opponents basically on one spot. Like this. And shall we get rid of you, or maybe not? We're probably gonna be able to keep you alive. Let's see. Unfortunately misclicked and waited the Ogre Magi. I wanted to Bloodlust the Chieftains. 5-6. Oh no, I didn't! But they seem to be actually blinking in there. Damn. Well, doesn't matter. Let's right now go into you. You're gonna be mopping up. Still, this Ballista is gonna be dealing with the problem. You're probably gonna kill one. Two are gonna attack for about 60. But they shouldn't be able to kill us. With our defense skill at 16. Maybe we get lucky, I get lightning bolts even. Oh, we didn't. And we didn't kill even one, okay. Now that was underestimated, definitely. Losing 3 birdies just like that, that's stupid. Deal. Mistakes were made. Quite big ones. What do we do then? Well, we are gonna be flying back, that's for sure. It's gonna be getting onto those, that's okay. We can... Those are expendables, those definitely are. I'm just basically gonna be right now waiting. For the ballista to do the damage. And I'm gonna be positioning those as basically some kind of false targets here along the way. To block him a bit. And he cannot even shoot that, damn it. And we cannot really cast it on ballista. So I guess we're gonna have to help ourselves a bit. Let's see how much damage do we do. This amount and 437, that's still quite a bit. So let's help with the bolt, and it's 154. So yeah, let's just deal with that. A lot heavier losses than I was expecting, but yeah, I was also expecting a whole lot less behemoths in there than 5 and 3. But at least we're getting some decent experience. Shall we go for the Basilisk Pit? Do we really need it all that much? But at this point it's kinda like, why not? Yep, going back. And there is actually a green dude. So there is gonna be one green castle here, alright. We still do have enough mana. The army is kinda not bad. Considering the stats, which should be fine. For some kind of reasonable engagement. But I would definitely like to see how strong he is. Okay, so lots, several pack. That's fine. Without the shooting castle and of course with the noob hero, it's gonna be absolutely no problem whatsoever. So let's just basically bolt Archerinos and let's wait what he does. If he actually is gonna be already emerging out, he probably should be. Because there's no point for him to stay back because he doesn't have anything shooting. Well, let's see, maybe you're gonna be getting extra turn. And we're not. Yeah, well, not like it matters. I'm just gonna be positioning here for the moment. And you not exactly want to go there. I'm gonna be probably right now going to the top so that you can go into the archers and get rid of them. And you are gonna be bolted or lightning bolted. Gonna be killing about 5. That's decent. Even though we're gonna be losing the birds right now to the pikemen. Yeah, well. Maybe you're gonna get extra turn. I'm gonna position you here. Just looking if maybe we could get exactly onto the pikeman and maybe lure him. Oh yeah, we actually can lure him onto a bit more or rather a bit less valuable unit. It actually worked out. That's nice. Now we get the bolt. Like, really? At the basically worst timing ever. And you're having only one. Where we needed it against the behemoths last turn. It definitely would have helped on the last battle. Yeah, well, right now green is dead. That means that this one is gonna be, of course, open. And that should be also meaning that right now blue cannot pass it either. Unless there's some kind of trigger that is basically available in the editor. I'm not entirely certain. Then he should be basically closed up unless he's gonna be fighting for it as well. That's interesting. And here, yeah, well, let's just basically go exactly for the spells as well, as we're gonna be needing them. He's back. Now we'll recruit. Why not? Let's get all the army that you can potentially get. And this is what? There is Hamlet. Is there a castle? There is a blue guy. So we kinda should be probably a bit careful. I'm gonna be going up into the Enlightenment. Lots of zealots. We can kill that. That's gonna be alright. We can kill that definitely. Well, so we're probably gonna start just basically standard by this. Yep. Leveling you at least a bit, then we can attack apparently through here. Yeah, wasn't really all that hard. We're gonna be getting to it. Oh, nice. We definitely need to go here with Tarnum later, because it will be a huge help to our efforts in the next rounds and next levels. And lots of zealots stand outside the sanctuary praying. Around the neck of their leader is the pendant of holiness. Do you wish to fight them for it? Like, why should we be killing some random builds? Just standing there. I mean, like, pendant of holiness is nothing huge. That's basically immunity to curse. So let's just basically leave them there to their own fate. So we're gonna be getting some extra spell points. Not even gonna be bothering with the Den of Thieves looking at the enemy hero. So we're having the spell points right now. Mage Guild 3. What do we need? We are having plenty of these. Let's get to 6. Let's get to 6. Start collecting everything around that we possibly can. And we're gonna be really just basically hanging here, because I need to get the 4th level. And it's gonna be next turn. And looking for the famed spell called Down Portal. And in the meantime we can even get the capital here, so that's sweet. Hmm, 10,000, that's fine. So let's just basically buy all the war machines, because they are even serving like quite nice force targets for the enemy usually. Lots of mage, it's gonna be still fine, especially since we have been able to reclaim some spell points. And how's it looking? 27, 22 and everything, yeah. So let's just go to city. Buy the resources. Town portal, please. Please, town portal. Yes! Yes! It's there. Finally, so we do have a town portal. Unfortunate thing is that we don't have earth magic. Either on Tarnum or on Way. So that's slightly unfortunate, but still it's definitely useful. If you need to basically get somewhere a whole lot closer or a whole lot faster. And for example, if you are divided by some kind of mountains like here, that is huge. Alright, so that's sweet. That is so nice to be having Town Portal finally. Okay, so back of gold golems. That's gonna be easy. Yeah, it's gonna be quite easy. Let's just basically let them move in. One of those are gonna be killed by the ballista. An expert archer is here. Alright, so that's basically level 22. We can go all the way to 25, but that seems like quite difficult in this setup of this map. So do we need to negate luck? We don't have luck, right? No, we don't. So we can basically keep it. Maybe even helpful. Might be even helpful. And right now it's gonna be, of course, the fourth one here. Once we get enough resources. So we probably right now should be saving a bit. So let's build the Griffin Bastion. That's gonna be only 1,000. On the homestead, some kind of upgrade onto the Orc Tower. That might be useful. And here, something fairly similar. Alright, so the dude is already moving. Fortunately, we don't really see him, how strong he is, but I'm expecting that he won't be really all that much of a pushover. You want to fight? Sweet. Sweet deal, and let's have a look somewhere to the south, if he's gonna be surprising us or not. Because he should be able to get through, if he's strong enough to get through the warriors, which I'm kinda thinking that he will be. Because that's not really any kind of stopping force on anything. Oh, the air around you bends like mirage, so you wrap your eyes, thinking you've been riding too long. When all returns to normal, you are surrounded, a magical ambush. Okay. Okay, those Nagas there. Those Nagas there, maybe even the Magi. So Magi, 25. Well, that's gonna be about 6 killed. Might, oh, we do have right now Chain Lightning, of course. That's, a lot of it is unfortunately gonna be absorbed by the golems. But it's plenty extra damage above the normal. So yeah, let's do it still. That definitely did help. Those are dead, which means we already just basically move forward here. And we get another attack, that's great. I was wanting that against the Nagas. Gonna be 2 dead, 1, that's fine. Didn't even kill him. 2 hit points, really. Damn. Damn, real damn. Okay. That didn't really work out as you would have hoped. He's getting another attack, which I'm gonna be just right now using on this. Let's get rid of you. I actually do want, because those goblins, that's a pretty good number. Nice, you're done. Unfortunately didn't join, but still, we are at a pretty good point at this point, or at this moment in the game. As here we're still gonna be waiting for this, and we can even build monastery, but that's costing plenty of resources that we need for the 4th level, so don't want to do that. But we already having plenty of money, but we could make City Hall for that here. Which we of course will. And do we spend it on castle? Maybe I'd rather do it here actually. Yeah. Let's get prepared with the stables. Your flesh is clammy when you wake, your long hair matted to your scalp with sweat. It takes a few seconds to determine where you are, and in those moments the dream that woke you so harshly fades away, forgotten. Well, apparently we're having some nightmares. For some reason. Well, he was already escaping, so I guess let's follow up. And we can get all the way to the castle. Let's do that, of course. Let's, of course, do that. And I probably will want to buy the lookout tower to have a look what kind of enemy he is. And hero. Several horde lots. Oh! Golden bow, great. Gonna be interested in that. And those dudes are just complete pushovers. So let's just stay here. They might want to actually be aggressive and go into the castle. Or just stay there. You're gonna be, of course, following up with the mine and the rest of the resources. So that's everything here at the bottom. Let's go to the castle for the next... for the next 4th level spell. Let's use the wood. And that's Prayer and Frenzy. I'm kind of thinking that I already have both. I'm gonna be taking from you all of these units. Leaving you there. Potentially if we need something from here for some kind of later fight, maybe of course using it. Several Cyclopses, let's not really engage yet. Maybe they will want to join us a bit later, who knows. Who knows really at this point. Well, so what do we need to build and where? Probably right now we should be upgrading, especially here. Upgrading the Ogre Fort, yes. And in here the Basilisk Pit. Well then, so what we can get here right now, nothing all that much. We can get some extra knowledge. Yeah, I guess why not. Even though it's not gonna be really applied to us just now. Is there some kind of extra army? Not much, just only 3 gremlins. Not gonna be even wasting time with them. But also can get rid of the heroes. And he's not even having spell points. It's kinda interesting. Which means that we can basically right now move forward a bit. So let's move here. Even the archers, I'm gonna be moving them forward behind the pikemen. So that we are having some better shots. Ah, hey Killy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You're just right now halfway, or rather halfway, probably even further than halfway. It kinda depends what's actually hiding in here in the city. If the hero is already somehow strong or not. If he's not, then it should be fairly quick to finish this game. So let's get, of course, the artifact. Yeah, they'll probably want to fight for that. You see an ornate golden bow leaning against an old tree, but you can't just take it that easily. First, you'll have to fight the numerous royal griffins perched in the trees. Do you want to fight the guards? Then I would like the bow, but I already took kinda the pacifist approach, or a pacifistic approach, or how to call it, with the other one, with the other artifact. I'm not entirely in the in the mood when playing games, killing when I don't need to. So let's keep it with the griffins, not really anything all that major. I'm probably gonna be winning this game and this mission anyway, even without that help. Hopefully they don't leave it open too much. Well, There. Do we have a shooter? We have a castle, so let's buy the 3 gremlins. In case he does attack us. He's probably gonna die. Let's just make sure that everything is working as it should. That is cool. This also. And let's upgrade them. What are we gonna upgrade? Nothing. Because you don't have enough rock. Let's rectify that. Let us rectify that. Let's upgrade the goblins. So that they don't take all that much space. Kinda wanna take, or rather have the birdie, because of course he means that we play first because of this movement. So let's do this. Let's do this, and we have been probably everywhere pretty much with you. I was looking with your experience. 20,000. Huh. Where are we actually gonna get that? You have leveled fairly recently. Without an extra fight. So I'm maybe thinking about already going for the Tree of Knowledge. Because... and not really all that many places where you could be leveling up, to be honest here. But let's see. It's gonna be basically just the last option. Because when we are in the next level, it's gonna be like even more experience. So if we somehow do level up, we will be getting a bit better deal out of it. Okay, we also need to buy army here. I almost forgot about that. So let's buy the berries. Those dudes, and behemoths, probably not. Let's just basically buy those. That double. It's gonna be a whole lot more interesting and important for the game. Maybe they're gonna join us, let's see. They don't. If they did, then it would be nice. But they otherwise, rather, they thought otherwise apparently. Let's go, of course, into +2 to all the skills. Oh, really? This cheeky are you going to be, Pickedram? Just stealing all just in front of my face. Well, yeah, that's not nice. That's so not nice. Position in there. 6, 7. Right now thinking how I'm gonna play it. Might even be wanting to cast the explosion or the implosion. 900, that's gonna be all of those. And all of those as well. Just basically make sure that we don't necessarily screw up. This is 360. And this is about 200 or whatever. Okay. Nothing here at the bottom. Let's just get this and get onto trolls. It's gonna be just a pack, so fine. Of course, move forward for 2 to all skills. Attack skill 30. That's one hell of an attack skill. And where is actually this gonna be leading? I'm kinda curious because it might be leading somewhere here. Curious what's there. Either there or it's gonna be moving somewhere to the top here. Curious. But let's basically deal with that a bit later. Right now, what I want to do is... is there some kind of extra bonuses? Doesn't seem so. But I already kind of want to move to the bottom as well, but we don't have actually properly built up my mage guild. I will want the spells, of course, from here, rather than anything. It's gonna be the primary bonus of this town. So I guess let's just basically do it. Let's go for the Gorgons, or first for the birdies. Let's go first for the birdies. All the extra resources and the gold there. Okay, so these are dead. Those 4 wolf raiders. That definitely seems so. Unless I'm gonna be slowing them down, but is it really worth it? It might be. It actually might be. Because the Ballista is having huge attack. And the Orc Chieftains are gonna be having huge attack as well, because I'm probably gonna Bloodlust in the Magi. Or rather, by the Magi, I'm gonna be Bloodlusting them. No, they're gonna kill them, yeah. And right now, though, that's a different story. Yep, so it was actually in the end worth it, because otherwise they would have killed those 4 full faders, so a bit more efficiency. And rock growth, okay. Gonna be getting 5 more Thunderbirds, that's sweet. That's actually pretty great. And 4 of each, 4 of each. Let's basically make, or rather do the same thing as we did. Let's move everybody forward. And to the top side. Okay, they move a bit further than I was actually expecting here. This is looking interesting for a circle, I'm thinking. Or is it gonna be enough? They are having 4, that's 160. 125. Cross stream, that's not enough. But what's gonna be enough is Meteor Shower. But unfortunately I can't really cast it properly. But those 2 are dead at least. Yep, that's that. Forward, definitely forward, and the rest can stay back. You will one-shot those, if I remember correctly. 5, 150, what do we have that we could use here? Well, Lightning Bolt is definitely gonna be getting rid of them. You don't need to waste all that much mana. 120, that's 150, that's still too much, so let's basically make sure that we don't screw up. Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to one-shot them, so that was definitely the correct decision. Not to actually do it the different way. Okay, so those diamond golems. That's not exactly something that I should be taking all the way. That should be a job for Tarnum. Because, of course, he's much better, and he's especially having better units, of course, overall. We need to right now put off the Hourglass of the Evil Hour, because we are having some extra luck from the 4-leaf clover. And now go for the Gorgons. Nine, 8, 8. Okay. 210, that's 3. It's exactly 3 cowies. So I'm looking at Bloodlust on the Orc Chieftains. Well, let's see. Let's have them move. Okay. Bloodlust on you, definitely. Kind of thinking a Ballista could be killing them. You are almost killing those. Yeah, 4 are not gonna be dealing enough damage here. But I don't exactly want to go here all that much with the birdies, so I'm just gonna probably slow them down so that we can take them a bit more easily without any losses. Because the death gaze is definitely always a problem, as it's an insta-kill. Oh, extra luck. With extra luck, maybe I could have even killed all of them. Let's put them here as false target. Not even gonna be needed, apparently. Oh, he does! get extra, so it was actually needed. And he definitely got lucky in there, that he didn't get the gaze. But on the wolfies it wouldn't have really mattered. And we also still need to make a basic way with way onto the other side for the town portal. Definitely needs to happen. To collect all the spells. That needs to happen most definitely. So we are still quite a few turns before we go to the top and deal with the enemies there. Okay, so it can also go all the way across, so let's just basically move those forward. We're gonna be hiding there with all the archerinos. Nice. Exactly how we wanted it. It's gonna be 210, which is gonna be just basically right now Ice Bolt. Getting rid of you, and let's move forward with you. Cannot move there. Okay, just leveled up. It's level 22 for you as well. It's gonna be at another 23,000 resources to get somewhere. A pack of stone golems with... pack of stone golems is better, but the diamond golems, that's a whole lot different. We don't even need to fight them in the end. And there is Naga's place of recruitment. That's gonna be a bit of experience from killing about 6 of them, or how many there are guarding. Spirit of Obsession. Definitely don't... rather, not Obsession, Oppression. Definitely don't need that with the good morale that we're having. Alright, so we're moving to the top. All the way to the top here. Some wyverns, but that's it. That's really a lot of magi. That's 38. 38, then 250. But this is gonna be good for old Chain Lightning, yes. Let's kill you, maybe you're gonna be lucky. No, we're not. But I'm gonna be moving you forward as a false target at this point, just sacrificing them. So are we gonna kill them? I think so. Yep. Didn't want them really attacking, especially those Orc Chieftains. That would have been potentially not ideal. Okay. Well, we are having plenty of spells up to level 3, because of course we have already right now at basically mission 6. So we have already gathered plenty of spells in the meantime, so there's not really a problem with that. And as usual, I'm gonna be wanting to buy everything everywhere. You reluctantly name a replacement for Hardak's son. Your choice is a fierce ogre named Bloodclap. Well, inventive name. Although not the brightest of your captains, Bloodclap is a frightening presence on the battlefield. Now is the time for rage and mayhem. Although you have won the battle so far, it seems the wizards are always ready and willing to strike back, as they recently did with the ambush in the wall peaks. It's Bracaduun's turn to start shaking in its boots. Well, yes so. Maybe you don't even need to do that, because we're just gonna implode them for 1,000, so... Goodbye. But we did prepare for them nicely. Let's buy them. Potentially useful. And we have everything in that, so you can basically just check what we would have learned here. Probably something useless. But yeah, well, kinda who knows. And there's still a relic or other artifact there. So you might even just want to move here. Exactly through the back side. Because there are still Nagas, and this is a nice one. For spell power, definitely. We are having plenty of knowledge, so we don't need that all that much. Pack of Hydras. Okay, Pack of Hydras. That's potentially dangerous. Looking at what kind of units you're having, that might be heading into losses. So I'm thinking I don't want to do that much, or rather, I don't want to do that yet. I don't think so. I don't exactly think so. Okay, so we are having plenty of crystals, so we want to buy Cyclops Cave, but for that we need one extra. One extra stone. Tactics. Okay, as it goes, actually I already have tactics, especially on this guy. Even though I couldn't have learned anything new in there. Interesting to learn what else you could have potentially gotten in some parallel universe or whatever. Yeah, I don't really want to fight those. I don't have the army for that all that much. I would probably win. That's... I kinda right now thinking, but yeah, let's do it, screw it. Let's just basically buff our guys and deal with them and get the experience. That is not really half bad. When you think about it overall. Just basically move here. They're having solid movement, about 5, it's gonna be about here. Right next to the tree stump. And move the archers behind. Okay, so how are we gonna be buffing us? Maybe you can even clone, for example, those. It kinda seems like a solid idea. With our attack skill of 23, they're gonna be having very solid attack. Very solid attack indeed. They're gonna be in range of the ballista. Let's already attack to the bottom. Yep, that went rather well. So, and here I was worried that maybe it could be a bit challenging battle, but yeah. In the end, nothing like that at all. This though, that's a whole lot different story. Especially right now having just 48 spell points, not entirely really looking forward to engage in that. There's these Nagas though. Those I can take on. And give me the gold. And okay, this is actually just a closed off place here. I was thinking that maybe it could be connected exactly to the last castle in there. Apparently not. Apparently not. Let's get the silo. That we are having as much income into the ore and wood as possible. Let's do the same here. Do we want the monastery? Because I really want to keep upgrading exactly these. To have a look at the extra spells that you could be getting. So we already know all of these, unfortunately. That's not really gonna be help to anybody. And you meet an old wizard, friend of yours, traveling in the opposite direction. He presents you with a gift. An orb that prevents the use of the dispel magic spell on your allies. That's actually quite nice. Sphere of Permanence. That's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Let's deal with the pack of gold golems. How's it looking with your experience then? We are getting nowhere near. Nowhere near. And since we're almost done with the mission, how's it looking with Tarnum and his level? He's having 15,000. He can potentially level up maybe from the last battle. And from the Hydras. I'm right now thinking how to optimize it with the tree. I'm having a tree there for one extra level. 1,000 experience. I'm kind of thinking that I might want to actually have Tarnum fight all the battles. Potentially somehow get in by some miracle through 14,000 experience. Even though he's not gonna be fighting any of those, they're gonna be running. Only the Hydras are gonna be actually a fight. And this, which is gonna be some experience. But that seems like some kind of best idea for efficiency here. So yeah, let's go back. Let's go back, let's go fight everything that we can. It's probably already really gonna be running. But yeah, well, that's how it goes. In which case, of course, I'm not gonna be fighting those. I'm not gonna be really fighting those, and you will be just collecting, for example, this. Oh no, for example, even here, the sawmill. That, and you also need to make the way all around for the town portal here. How is it called? Middelheim. Into Middelheim. Yep, no fight here, but there is gonna be a treasure chest for you. With experience, of course. Yeah, we don't want to spend on the mage tower yet, because you will want to get the toppest level here. As Tarnum is exactly nicely positioned, exactly where he needs to be. Let's go into the castle. There'll be one extra knowledge for you, and we should be already quite fine to buy the rest. 42, yes. Give me level 5. So what kind of spells do we have here? Implosion, nice. So that's actually new for Tarnum, because he couldn't learn it in the previous times, even though Wei has it. That was from a times where Tarnum still didn't have the expert wisdom. So that's sweet. Magic mirror, well. But mainly the implosion, that's very important. Actually very important for Tarnum. So that's sweet that we got that. And we might also get the extra experience here. But since this is on the way, yeah, let's move there also. And have we missed something somewhere? Well, we probably could have been going to the War Machine Factory, because we still don't have first aid tent. So that is worthwhile to actually stop there. That seems to be about it. Okay, so that's almost everything here. Well, pretty much everything here. We're just gonna be following up with this battle potentially. Well, apparently no battle to be had at all. Oh, that was inefficient in there with the movement. 1500 experience. Nice. We definitely get in there right now. 12,000 left. It's gonna be quite a tall order. There is gonna be one extra 1,000, but... well, if you don't try, you won't know if he potentially could be succeeding. Was he actually digging for something here, or is that some kind of artifact from mission design? Huh, because I don't exactly think that there are some obelisks here. I don't exactly see them anywhere. So it's just gonna be some kind of feature on the map. Nothing major. What kind of artifacts? Oh, only visiting heroes. So next turn, gonna be having a look if there are some interesting artifacts. Even though I won't be buying them, it's still kind of fun to see. This is actually interesting. Second level units, a few more gargoyles here, or wolfies in the other ones. Greater Gnose Flail, that's a nice one, +4 attack. This one is also not half bad, the magic resistance. And Ring of Life, not exactly that huge. But it could help in certain situations, especially for the weak units. Because when you are having, for example, like 200 gremlins, that's gonna be 200 extra hit points on them. That's making plenty of difference in that. So of course this is for the weak units, making them quite a bit stronger. Could be seen this useful for example, Necromancer, with all the scaling things that he's getting. But anyway, we should be right now, or rather we should be having all the spells from here. Let's, of course, upgrade what we can. And probably just basically stand here. 1,000 experience, 1,029. And we're gonna be heading... or no, Way actually needs to go all the way, yeah, he needs to go all the way back into the castles. For the town portal. Almost forgot about that. That would be bad. That would be definitely bad. Okay, and we even left some wood here. But anyway, that's everything that we could have gotten from this castle for you. We right now go back, and do we even need to go all the way back? We don't need to go into Deadfall because Cage of Warlords is not available. And do we have something that you could be getting from here? We already did visit the Hall of Valhalla. The spells, that's not gonna be really anything that we don't already know, so no need to go there. No need to go there, which means that we might just as well right now head exactly into the war machines for the healing tent. And probably Yok is just gonna be getting us everything. But there is also, of course, the spell points, magic well. So yeah, that seems everything going quite fine. How many turns is it gonna be taking you? This is gonna be 3. So I still can basically wait with Yok. Or probably even the next week, I'm thinking. And just confirmation, we get in only 2 heroes, right? Oh no, heroes are limited to level 25 and the 2 strongest heroes with full Tarnum. Okay, so I basically misread it. It's the same as in the last mission. That means that even Gert is gonna be moving forward. Oh yeah, I misread it. I somehow read it that only 2 strongest hero, which means that Tarnum +1. It's actually Tarnum +2. Okay. So that means that Gert might want to get his arse out of here. And visit everything also. So... yeah, that spells for you here. How's it looking with your level? Can he level up? He definitely can. You can see he's basically 50 from a level. Alright, he's gonna be leveling up on his own then. An air magic. That's cool, but I was hoping that this could be the only guy that would be having the earth magic. But yeah, well, that's not to be given to us in this campaign. Right now, the next level is how far away? 15,000. You're not gonna collect that here, right? No, he's not, but he can collect a few other things. Along the way. Let's build this first. And castle only after. How did you get separated from your army? You walk among a foggy swamp, surrounded by shadows that flit from tree to gnarled tree. It must be the enemy preparing to attack. You draw your sword, wait for death to come. When they finally attack, coming at you from every direction at once, you drop into a fighting stance and turn toward the first one. Swinging your sword, you notice too late that your attacker is the only woman you ever loved, Yala. Then you wake in your tent, drenched in sweat. Okay, so that almost looked like that he could have been killing her. It's actually nicely thought through, that it's gonna be right hidden behind, or rather below, what you can see. It's actually nice. Nice forethought by the authors of the writing. To kinda keep the suspense or something. Alright, so spells for you, you know them right now by heart. Yeah, you can get some experience, so I kinda guess why not. Because it can be helping you in, for example, the next mission. We are still at 6 out of 8. So we could be potentially leveling up in the next one. So let's collect all the experience that we potentially can as well. That's gonna be for you. Get the spell points and get through. And kill all the Hydras so that we can get our exclusive 30 attack skill into 35. That's Ogre's... Ogre's Havoc, something like that it's called. Yeah, something like that, and it's plus 5 attack. No, we didn't get the army. Forgot about the army completely. I'm just right now hurrying up to the top. Almost forgot about it. So, yeah. Let's see how fast you can get there right now. I was thinking that maybe we could be waiting for the next turn, or rather for the next week. But yeah, we'll kinda screw it. Let's bring him the birdies. Those don't necessarily need the Cyclopses yet. But the ogres, those are good. But well, at this point, it seems that I'm having actually enough money for everything, so I just buy it. Upgrade those wolfies. Oh, nope. This way. And buy even the behemoths. You are not having luck, so you can basically keep that, but morale, you probably don't want that to be a problem for you. So let's keep it this way. That's gonna be birdies here. Those dudes as well. And I'm gonna be keeping the behemoths or not. At this point I kinda think that I could be getting them as well. But I'm also thinking so that I don't have too strong army for them. But I'm thinking that about 15 Hydras are gonna be fighting with me anyway. Let's see. Because the thing is that I don't really fight enemies that want to flee. I don't really do that, so... In which case it's kinda interesting. I'm even thinking about ways how to how to get around that, so... Yeah, I should probably make my mind clear on that. Okay. Let's take everything and see how it goes. So what do we need? 5 of everything. Yeah, it's a bit problematic. Let's basically right now sell. We are having plenty of cities, so the exchanges are gonna be good. And we don't exactly need all that much of it yet. Probably a bit later for the Clown Temple. Even stone is missing. That's a bit too much. Nice way. So that we expedite things here a bit, because we are already heading into like the late game, where we're gonna be wanting to finish overall. So we went there, we're gonna be moving all the way to the bottom. You have learned Town Portal as well. We should be having everything at this point. Castle, yes, let's build it. Let's build it. And have you been somewhere else? You probably haven't been too many places. For example, right now we haven't even visited this stone of learning. So. And you, I don't need to level you, because you're of course not gonna be traveling with us into the next mission, so we don't need to bother about you. And they don't even want to fight in the end. Okay, so Ogre's Cup of Havoc, that's how it's actually called. That's gonna be bringing our attack skill at already 35. Not how bad, so that's all here. And we're really gonna be getting ready for basically closing the deal on this mission. So let's just basically go prepare. Go attack on the garrison already and have a look what the hero is hiding in the town. Yeah, that's gonna be an easy fight. Especially since we are having Chain Lightning, 385. Oh, well, that's about 700 whatever. No, 840, something like that. Which is not even enough for implosion. Ahem. 83. Yeah, let's do it still. Because these are the biggest danger right about now. And with 3 attack and our defense skill at 18, they're not really gonna be any kind of threat at all. Especially since they're probably gonna be killed. Yep. Exactly as expected. So let's just basically have everybody move. Easy peasy. Well, he's gonna be having the heroes somewhere else. I'm just basically gonna be hanging here in case he wants to attack us. Because you definitely could be expecting that. And have you already gone to the bottom or not? Well, we're gonna learn that if he... No, he hasn't been all the way down. He still needs to go for the town portal spell. Learned. And where have you not been? For example, even here as well. Okay. It's interesting. Haven't really visited all that many places apparently with the dudes. 10, 10, 10, and 10. Well, what can we buy here? We can buy Altar of Wishes or Golden Pavilion. So let's go for Pavilion. For example, not like it matters a whole lot. Buy the rest of these. Just gonna be leaving us only upgrading the barracks and then the Portal of Glory. Here we are done, just waiting for the behemoths, and here that's basically just the 10, 10, or no, not here, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, which we probably won't be able to manage. I want to keep those gems for the palace, for the Cloud Palace. Okay, somebody's feeling belligerent. So he even went out for me, so I kinda guess thanks for experience. He's such a hero against this monster. Yeah, I kinda already feel sorry for you. But he's already having giants in there. Luckily not titans, or luckily not like it would matter with an army like this. So I think it's a good spot for Chain Lightning, for example. Let's defend those guys, and these are gonna be coming into attack, but whom? They will probably be able to one-shot the giants. Not entirely certain how it's gonna be going with the golems. So it's gonna be... I'm gonna retaliate. I'm kinda thinking if maybe you could somehow prevent the losses, but... Ah, screw that, let's just kill them. Yeah, one, that's fine. 999 damage. Nice. Oh, messed up. Damn, I messed up. Could have gotten a whole lot more experience if I actually went for the giants. I forgot that they are going quite fast, so they have pretty good speed and they will be playing very fast. Damn, that was a mistake. Could have gotten a bit more experience out of that fight. Yeah, well, didn't happen, obviously. So few and whatever. We don't want to kill him yet. Let's just basically scout around a bit. He doesn't have any kind of strong heroes, so he's not any kind of danger to us. He's definitely gonna try to run there. But that doesn't really matter. We also will be having to go back to the Tree of Knowledge. So I was looking with our experience then. 1000! Oh, he can actually make it. And then we're gonna be getting another level from the tree. That's actually almost... It really seems like it could be working. And there is a quest guard. So is there like another castle there? View air. Of all unclaimed artifacts. Resources. Let's see the map. Maybe sometimes you can see something from it. But, well, apparently not here. The other one. Is it a bit more useful? No, it's not. So, no extra information. Because I kinda would be liking to know if there's another castle, if I could be taking the one here in the front or not. Mage Guild done. Nothing interesting for us. And he didn't even move. Okay, so much afraid he is of us. So much afraid he is. Like, what's the deal here? Oh, there is a castle. The guard shouts. The guards shout, "This pass is open only to the glorious Tarnum." "Is it really you?" says the guard captain. "I heard you were over 8 feet tall." "Oh, well, do you want to pass now, my king?" That's actually the winning condition. His only chance is to capture the northern border town and escape. So I probably need to capture the town. But I'm not all that certain if it also means that I need to kill him first, or I can kill him first or not. I kind of think that I can actually kill him. And then I will still have to follow up. Though I don't exactly want to screw up experience and such. So we are 84. 13,000. Just not getting 13,000 out of all of this at all. Just one. I'm gonna get in the extra 1,000. So like, there's no point really. So let's just basically go. I just basically go right now for the tree, because there's really no point in waiting for another level up, because you're just not gonna level up. So advanced air magic. And is the vision right now gonna be better? Well, we don't need the vision because we know there's an extra city. We just looked at that. So of course no need for that, but you need to go here for the for the 2 extras to everything. We can right now probably build it. Hydra Pond is up. So yeah, I kinda messed it up. I could have done it a bit better. I could have gone for the tree first and then get in the extra experience above it. Yeah, well, that would have been better, but that's already way too late at this point. I've been at plenty of those places, and I'm definitely not gonna be replaying it because of such a triviality like that. So let's just basically get this. And is there something that you haven't been? I don't think so. No, I think I visited everything else with Way. So yeah, that definitely could have been done better by me. There's gonna be probably a hero in there. Yeah, right now, looking at this, okay, let's fight. Gonna be outside of the town, this guy. Yeah, let's make it simple. Thank you very much. Level 23. Which means that we want to go to the Tree of Knowledge for the extra level. And even Altar of Wishes can be bought right now. So we kinda get in there, but getting the last buildings is gonna be quite expensive, because there are not really all that many gold mines or other gold mines, like resource mines, to get all the extra rest for exactly those places. So level 23 for you, and as I said, you're probably almost done. You just need to go through the portal for the School of Magic. I'm of course gonna be helping you. Level 24 Barbarian, and with you we have then been everywhere. So you can, if you want, you know, why not? You just basically mount up and get everything that you can from Rock Baron. Rock Warren. Due to all the skills, thank you very much. And let's learn some extra spells. From, of course, the last building, or the last castle. 10, 10, 10 of everything and 20. Let's do it. And the upgrade is not any cheaper. A Harak enters your tent with a grave expression on his face. You wait for the news. It's about Bloodclap, Mykin, Harak says. He's dead, you ask? No, not that. He was stealing sheep and pigs from the enemy villages and apparently found a wizard hiding there. Bloodclap killed the wizard, then he went berserk. He killed everyone in the village. For hiding the spellcaster, even the children. As if that wasn't enough, he burned every building to the ground and left the bodies in the smoking mess. You not, knowing that Harak and the other captains are going to expect you to punish the ogre for harming innocents, but you can't bring yourself to blame Bloodclap for his actions, or his actions. Is this not war? And how can you protect these so-called innocents when they keep helping Bracaduun? I'll handle it. Harak. So curious how he'll handle it next turn. The question is if you actually want to waste the money here. Actually thinking maybe not. Because I will probably be buying to speed up, to have everything basically done. Because yeah, that's how I finish my my campaigns. Having the levels, everything bought and finished in all the castles. Extra knowledge for you. You're gonna be building this. And all the spells in the world into your spellbook. For your expert wisdom. And you can also get the extra 1000 experience from here. From the Learning Stone. That's one where you haven't been. Okay, so how are we gonna be right now proceeding? I'm really thinking I'm gonna be screwing up the army. Because I don't really need it at this point. And let's just basically buy plenty of everything. For the next turns and such. So let's just basically right now here wait to replenish the mana, and then we're gonna be standing in front of this dude. He doesn't have any kind of strong army, so it's not a problem. Slough. That's doable, even with the army that I'm having. Especially with the stats that I'm having. 36 and 18, that's quite fine. Not afraid of it. Okay, so experience for you, and then the last stop is gonna be the same. School of Magic through the Monolith. Alright, so once it is done, that is gonna be this one. We're not even gonna be upgrading them yet again. We need all the extra crystals or resources that we can potentially get. And Hydra Pond, that's gonna be 20. Let's buy the Golden Pavilion, leaving us with only the last building, Temple 30. Well, we are luckily having plenty of ponds for gems, so that's not a problem for us. But I kinda want to already build a second portal, but we don't have the money now, so let's wait for the next turn then. And you, is there something here? Don't see anything. So not, but I will keep you close by in case defeating blue is actually not gonna be the end of the game. I'm kinda thinking it shouldn't be. I'm thinking that this city should be what we need to basically capture for the finish of the mission. Because unfortunately it's not really evident here. It only says that my chance is to capture northern border town and escape. Which means that could be really meaning that I need to kill or take this city, or also not. Also, it could be like kill everybody. You might be seeing it maybe in save game. Yes, autosave, and capture town. Alright. So it's actually capture town. So it should be get in here and we should be free to basically kill Athenaeum and take it for us. For ourselves. Okay, visit it. Let's go there. So let's test the theory. Let's test the theory if really we need Slough. And it's not gonna be ending after we take the city. If it's ending now, then we are gonna be losing one extra skill point for Gert, for the other hero. But it's not like it matters a whole lot. That's Adele, I think, hero, if I remember correctly the name. 425, where do we cast it? On those, I'm thinking. Not like it matters. Gremlins, 165, that's gonna be easy to kill through the Orc Chieftains, and they don't really have anything useful now. Oh, 1100 attack on 75 Wolf Raiders, that's not bad. That's damn not bad. They're actually staying in there. Yeah, well, no reason why he shouldn't be. That's how he can do basically the most damage to me. But not like it's gonna help him a whole lot. Necklace of Swiftness, that's a nice one. Blue has been vanquished, and yes, actually it's still alive. Alright, so we need to capture the last town, that's nice. That's just a confirmation of the theory in here, and oh, there's plenty of things to still build here. And get Wall of Knowledge, oh. Okay, so right now it's gonna be taking a bit to finish all of this. Before we finish the level overall. So I guess Tarnum might just stay here. This is a done city. This should be also kind of getting close there. 20. And how much money do we need? 15,000. Okay. Ahem. Alright, so it's gonna be this city closed as well. Everything neatly done. This one is done also. Here we are gonna be needing last portal for the angels. Here the portal in full in this city. Upgrade into the Cloud Temple. That should be fairly easy to get. Just need money for that basically at this point. And this, well, that's gonna be taking a bit. I'm gonna look here first. Our temples, so we still don't have the money. It's gonna be probably something like next turn, but here in the meantime, what do we want to do? Well, it's not like it matters, so let's start from the beginning. That we can finish all of it. Another city done. Upgraded Cloud Temple here, which leaves us with only Athenaeum. And then Gateway and Middelheim. That's the name of the next one, right? Yes. So since, well, you can basically right now stay here. And, oh, a bit of a story movement forward. Today Bloodclap returns from his mission and immediately comes to your tent. You summoned me, my king? Yes, you say. You murdered innocents. They were unarmed, I hear, and you killed them all. The ogre frowns at the accusation and says, they were hiding a wizard. They were enemies. Besides, a wizard needs no weapons to kill. You're not realizing that Bloodclap has a point. Just don't do it again. You're dismissed. Okay, he didn't really reprimand him all that much now, did he? Okay, so that's nice apology of wiping out a village. Okay. Questionable morals right now for Tarnum a bit in there. Okay, what do we get for you? Gert, you probably could be using a bit more knowledge for spell points, I'm thinking. This one is the done, yes, it is. So, Altar of Wishes, and how's it looking with the rest? We already could be buying it. What are we actually missing? 20,000 right here. Yes, because the portals are pretty expensive. Let's finish another city, I guess. Okay, so that's gonna be Gateway finished, leaving us with only 2. Is that all you're going to do, my king? Bloodclap is leaving for the field today. I thought he was going to be punished, Hadak says. You shake your head and say, my friend, he's a good leader and a great fighter. I can't lose someone like him right now. If you haven't noticed, we are in the thick of it now. Thicker than ever. So, Hadak says with a frown, all he gets is a slap on the wrist for slaughtering children? Hadak leaves without waiting for an answer. You tell yourself he'll cool down, and then he'll see that you're right. Well, I don't exactly think so. It doesn't seem so that he's gonna be cooling down. That's gonna be some development in the story in there. Let's buy right now, for example, the artifact merchants. And Portal of Glory, finally here. Portal of Glory, and we're gonna be buying or selling or whatever. Path Library, of course, is right now gonna be built here. As we need to keep moving, so that we can finish the mission. Of everything, that's gonna be enough for finishing another city. Okay, so Middelheim is finished also. And that means that we only need to do something here, which is probably gonna be accounting to having to switch a few resources there. For example, for the Mage Guild. What? We somehow got 7,000 gold out of nowhere at the end of the month. That is some kind of weird trigger. Maybe they kinda expected that if it's gonna be taking this long, then maybe the player is having problems. So they did it this way. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But yeah, well, we kinda know that it's not the case. And we're just gonna be waiting to finish, of course, with these, and then with the last one. Give me everything. You're eating lunch when Harald returns from a scouting mission. When he dismounts, you notice he's limping. What happened, you ask? Nothing, Mykin. My horse was frightened by a snake and threw me. I hurt my knee is all. It'll heal. I plan on getting myself a new horse, though. Ah, well. That's definitely looking like a fight between him and the ogre. Blood Club. So I'm kinda maybe interested in rather this basically stalling. It's actually helping us develop the story a bit further than it would otherwise. And what kind of spells do we have here? So Meteor Shower is actually useful, because not every hero has it. So far of the three. Counter Strike, Fire Shield, especially the Meteor Shower, I'm liking that. I'm liking that quite a bit. Okay, so this could be the last one, and probably should be. Yep, we are all done. Just make sure that we haven't left anything anywhere. Doesn't seem so. Doesn't seem so. So let's have you look into, just basically make sure you're having all the spells for you. Then move out, you move in. Get the knowledge, get of course all the extra spells. And Tarnum is gonna finish the deal. One of the gate guards informs you that he was unable to close the pass before a sizable force fortified the border town ahead. That is all that blocks you from entering the valley, where Yark's descendants settled long ago. Just basically gonna make sure if there isn't anything else to discover for us and upgrade the heroes. Doesn't seem so. Nope. Let's finish them. Well, without the hero, even though this is an imposing army, without the hero, that's just gonna be too easy. Especially for someone like us, 36 attack skill, 18 defense. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Chain Lightning, or shall we implode onto birdies? Or maybe on the Cyclopses. Yeah, I'm kinda thinking implosion on Cyclopses is the best. Because those are potentially dangerous a bit. Birdies on birdies, let's actually guard it. Oh, that lightning bolt, that sucked. That shouldn't have happened, damn it. But I'm gonna be waiting for the behemoths there. Goodbye, birdies. It was nice meeting you. At this point, I'm not even playing all that efficiently. I could have, for example, bloodlusted the Orc Chieftains for a bit more attack, but yeah, well, we know that we're gonna win here. One shot, one kill. So 5, that's 800. It's gonna be good for implosion, exactly. And then we're gonna be getting rid of course, those, as they are the biggest threat at this point. Don't exactly want to attack the Ogre Magi. But yeah, let's do it. Hopefully a few are gonna survive. That was actually a good hit. And they're gonna be serving as a target for the Magi now. Wait, now I basically need to attack because they're gonna be attacking after. Yep, exactly as we hoped for. So, oh yeah, they're still alive. I was kind of for a moment thinking of, like, why isn't it ending? And there is still this dude alive and kicking. Good experience and congratulations, you captured Slough and are victorious.